Going on, everybody? Today we are going over Google. No need for introduction for this stock. Everyone in the world basically know Google. However, we need to find out if Warren Buffett will be a buyer, and the fair value of Google, it's around $1,800. Google is in my forever portfolio. It's not going anywhere, either up or down. I will probably add more if it goes down, but I will probably never sell. But that's just me. We're gonna find the price that Google should be traded as their fair value, as well as the price that Warren Buffett will be a buyer, because he wants to get another 33% discount, all according to the Intelligent Investor book written by Warren Buffett mentor Benjamin Graham. Let's get started right now. Let's take a look from a technical perspective. Google. First, I'm looking at the earnings that comes out in February, so nothing to worry about it today. Other than that, this is the daily chart. Every day, every bar represents 1 day, and the yellow represents 50-day moving average. We can see here Google since April, March, the crash from March, from the price where we are today around 1700 something, 1750, all the way down to around 1000. Pretty awesome. And then slow and steady, well, pretty fast, fast grow. It touches 1750, went down to 1400, back over the 50-day moving average to around 1760, and then stuck here at all-time high, which it hit right here, and that's the 3 times top, and most likely it will break the top and make all-time new high super soon, because I see all of these giant volume candles right here, all green above the balance, around 4 or 5 million, super green, as well as in here, if you guys look, balance of power as well, super green. People are bullish on Google. I'm bullish on Google too. And you might think to yourself, okay, almost $1,800 is expensive for one share. Technically, you can think that, but we're gonna find out the fair value according to the formula on the Excel. So this is the Excel that I like to use, how to value stock like Warren Buffett, which I made. But this formula, you can get it 2 things. You can go read the book, The Intelligent Investor, 600 plus pages, and find the formula there and evaluate any stock that you like, as long as the stock has a positive EPS and a positive growth rate. You can calculate it, or you can go to the description below, check my Patreon page. $10 a month will get you this formula and many other goodies, such as crypto picks and option picks, so we can create wealth long term. The first item on this list for Google is EPS. We need to find earning per share in the last 12 months, so we're gonna find that in Yahoo Finance. Let's go. In Yahoo Finance, as you can see, price of today for Google 1764. I'm looking for this one, EPS TTM. Wow, that's a crazy number. $51.70 or $52 almost per share earning. That's a lot, guys. That's a lot. That's yeah. That's like 3% for every stock that you hold goes back to you is earning. And why I think it's also a lot, I'm not mistaken, because I see this one. Fair value according to Yahoo Finance is it's right in the middle. They have another 20% to go, so I assume they're looking at around 2,100 according to Yahoo analyst, not Warren Buffett. 1 year target that Google set is 1894, which is I don't know, 5% from here. Yahoo Finance sees another 20% from here. We'll see what Warren Buffett sees. Chart says bullish, and this is Google, you know, year to date, all-time high, 5 year all-time high, max all-time high. Anytime in the last, I don't know, 20 years since it go public in 2004, in the last 16 years, started around $50. Whenever that you bought, you made money. If you haven't sold, and we are at the top of the top now, 1764, is it the best time to buy? Maybe, I don't know. That's the point. People think if this is the top of the top, it must go down. Not necessarily. There's a reason why it's at the top of the top, because everyone are using them and they're making a lot of money from sales, and most likely this trend will continue as it has continued in a sense forever. So we're gonna put the number 5175 in the Excel. Like in the Excel EPS, I'm gonna put crazy number 51.75. There we go. PE is a constant 8.5. I'm not touching that. I'm not changing anything. That's the number from the book. Feel free to watch my other videos explaining why I'm not changing this and why is it 8.5 and not higher or lower. Next item on our list that we need to find is the growth rate of Google. So again, we're gonna go back to Yahoo Finance and we're gonna find growth of Google. So back in Yahoo Finance, in order to find the growth rate, I'm gonna go all the way here, Analysis tab, and in Analysis tab I'm gonna scroll all the way down. There we go. I'm looking for this number. Okay, next 5 years per annual, also a big number, 16.5%. 16.5% for Google growth. It's pretty good. Next year it's gonna grow for 18%. Next quarter it's gonna explode for 38%. That's why I think it's gonna break the triple top and just shoot over 2000 at least. Just my opinion, but that's what it seems like. A technical point of view, of course. And now fundamental, another 38% just the next quarter. This is gonna run. This people don't talk about Google. People talk about Amazon, Microsoft, Netflix, and of course Tesla. But no one is talking about Google, and Google is the giant, over $1 trillion market cap. No one is talking about Apple. People are talking, but yeah, Google is right here. It's top of the top. Don't forget about Google. So I'm gonna put this number. That's the next 5 years per annual, 16.53. I'm gonna go to the Excel. I'm gonna put the number 16.53. There you go. And another 2 times the growth, number 2. Yellow is constant. If you read here, constant means yellow. Nothing to do about, not changing. Corporate bond 4.4. So we're gonna take the whole formula once we find the next item, and we're gonna divide it by 4.4, which is another constant from the book. And as I said before, you guys can check the Patreon in the description. Pay $10 a month, get this formula, and do whatever stocks that you have, as long as they're earning per share and growth rate positive. IPOs, stuff like that, you would need to use another formula, which I will do an Excel for that in the near future. That will also be in my Patreon, but this formula will be for discount cash flow. Discount cash flow formula, or just check the numbers, finance of the company, and make a decision where it should trade according to that, not according to Warren Buffett, but according to another model. It works as well. So next item on the list, we need to find Google AAA bond yield. Google bond yield, and to that I'm gonna go to actually Google, and I'm gonna Google Google AAA bond yield. And you use Google every day. Don't tell me it's gonna go down ever. If it will go down, it will keep going up forever. Not a financial advice. So we're gonna Google Google AAA bond yield. Say that 10 times with me. Okay, let's go to Google, and I googled right here Google corporate bond, and I got a few results. Basically, this one is I'm looking for the highest, 362.5. That's the highest so far. Another, let's see if we got anything else in here. I don't see any numbers other than another 362.5 right here. That's the same thing as we got. Most likely this is what we're gonna look for. And let's see if we got anything in here. No percentage, so we're gonna put 362.5, 3625. If you saw my video from the other day about PayPal, this was 2.8. 3.6 is higher. I assume it will go down in the future, but I'm gonna put 362.5, and I want the highest number to stay conservative with my assumption. So let's go put 362. So I'm back in the Excel. I'm gonna put in here AAA bond yield. 3.625, and basically once I hit enter, I'm gonna find two numbers. Google fair value according to Warren Buffett and Benjamin Graham, his mentor, as written in the book The Intelligent Investor, as well as the price that Warren Buffett will be a buyer, which is about 33% discount from the fair value. Keep in mind, guys, that no matter the price that we're getting, Google closed at all-time high today, even though it reaches this price 3 times so far in the last year. Most likely we will find a price that is not a buy today. Maybe, I don't know, $500 below today. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna click enter, and without further ado, guys, let's go ahead. So I'm clicking enter. Dum da da dum da 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 dum. Huh? Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Google price today 1764. Price we are buying was probably yesterday at 1750, and the stock fair value is 2610. It's about 30% from here, something like that. And Warren Buffett will be a buyer at 1750, which was most likely this week, yesterday, something like that. This formula, as much as people say no, you just put numbers, this formula worked 70 years ago, 60 years ago, 50 years ago. It's how Warren Buffett starts to do, like, I don't know, I haven't talked to him, but this is what he uses. He didn't put it in Excel, he just read the book and did all this calculation. Different with Warren Buffett, he doesn't just buy the stock, he buys the whole company. I don't know if he can buy Google. Look at this is great. Price today, and that's why I said, you think that 1800, 1750 is a lot. It all depends on how much earning per share, what's the growth, all that stuff. So many stuff going into a price of a company. Google is worth 2600, and you know what? I'm gonna take this number and I'm gonna buy some deep in the money calls for about 6 months from now in my Patreon. For my Patreon members, we're probably gonna go long, I don't know, let's say 1500 calls for 6 months from now. It's gonna cost us around 2500 to 3000. Let's go large. Let's say that large. Let's go worst case, we're gonna buy 1500 calls. It's gonna cost us 3000 for like a premium of $50. And if Google reaches 2600, then our call will be worth 9000, something like that. We're probably gonna sell it, make $6,000 profit, and tell me if it's worth $10 or not. Joining Patreon, link is in the description. And if I bring you guys any value, don't forget to subscribe and do the second thing as well. Write in the comment which stock would you like me to do an analysis next. I hope I bring you value, guys, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. Yeah.